Hello, 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 and welcome to another Daily Code Fun. If you were here early enough, you would have seen that I am having a lot of trouble setting up today. My audio is doing that weird thing again where it's acting like I'm trying to use the call settings on my headset, where it's like playing the sound as low fidelity, just regular call audio, which is really annoying because I'm not like the I said this yesterday, in fact. I'm not like the biggest audiophile or anything, but let me try changing this over real quick. But I really don't like it when my sound quality isn't as good as I want it to be. Okay, so my audio is going to change for a minute. I'm going to sound different. And reset. Reset. There it goes. Oh, thank goodness. I fixed that. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, right? Okay, happy Friday. Not seeing very many activities going on, but today is Community Day, which means that I am inviting anyone who feels like it to hop into any of the voice channels in our Discord if they have a topic that they would like to discuss. I guess maybe I made this stream waiting room channel for the actual what are they called? Foyers? Anyway, the little waiting area for hopping into the actual Discord channel. But anyway, that's only if you feel like discussing a topic, preferably a .NET related topic. If you have something to present, preferably a .NET related project or something. Let me dismiss this. And of course, right at 10:20-ish is when I started, hello Disco, is when I started getting a bunch of emails, work-related emails, and it's like I'm gonna take a break because that's what I do around this time. I just need to see if any of these are addressing me directly. Hello, Apocalypse. We're both lurking over in Simple Game Devs, unless you left his channel, but hanging out in Simple Game Devs channel. Okay, so none of these are addressing me, so that's good. However, I did get another communication that I need to respond to, but I asked for a few hours from that person who just decided to contact me. Yeah. Oh man. So there's another consultant that would like some assistance on a project that they're working on. So I will find out about that later on. But hi. So as you can see, what is up on my screen is kind of a little helper thing for myself. Why isn't that actually working? Probably because I haven't implemented it for my bot. Because I was trying to complete my bot last night and it's not. So I have a working version of it and I was trying to make it more adaptable, I think is the word that I'm going for. Hello, Master App. Where I can dynamically add and remove commands, and I'll allow you guys to create commands for channel points. Excuse me. And yeah, we'll just figure out how that works. But I wanted to at least get back to the point where this version of the chatbot can listen to our chat. And so I have been working on getting the channel connector sketched out, and we will still do the financial management application. I just really wanted to burn through this real quick. So this is going to be I don't know, I'm just going to put it in a table. I'm not thinking too hard about this. T head, and we'll do channel name and status. T body, if channel status dot not channel status dot any, then tr. What did that actually have for me? Was that a good suggestion? That could have been a good suggestion. I don't know. No channels connected. I like that. And then channel and status. Cool, except that this is actually a dictionary, so channel status. So for each var, per channel in channel status, we'll do per channel dot key, which is going to be the name, and per channel dot value. Which is going to be a Boolean, and if that is true, then connected, otherwise not connected. I know, lame. Like I said, I'm not thinking too hard about it. I'll let this third column be a space. You are going to be call span 3. And then this is just going to be a button for connecting and disconnecting. So button type equals button on click equals, oops, that at minimum needs to be inside of quotation marks. So this needs to be toggle connected, and we will pass in curd channel dot. Actually, let's just pass in the dictionary entry. No, that's not how you would normally do these things, and I am trying to be a little bit. So now I'm just kind of speeding through it and trying to take shortcuts, and I want this to be a clean, easy to follow thing for myself mostly. So public, it's going to be a task in the long run because I need to send a thing to my TwitchBot client that uses tasks. So private task, whatever I called it, string channel name. And for now, we'll return task completed task. Save that. Let's put this somewhere on the screen. Oh, you actually need a name, which is same thing as this, at if it is connected, then we'll say disconnect. Or I guess the words here should be joined and not joined. This button here should say join. This button here should say leave join. And then this is, yeah, status. Cool. And let's put this chat connector somewhere. How about in, for now, I'm just going to put it in the index, and then I'll eventually have a better UI for this. Chat channel connector. Actually, just give me that because I'm lazy. Cut, save, imports, add. Where is this? This is in my Blazor UI. Wait, so then, oh, because I did add it at the top, because this is really the only place that this is going to be used at the moment. Okay, so we can see it showed up here. And so I'll say I want to join Lions channel. So then when we hit join, join is try connect to channel. If it's empty, then don't try to do anything. If channel status contains key, I want the channel status contains key. Yeah, so that's not the one that I want. Do you have any other options? No. Okay, so if channel status contains key, and I am going to go ahead and to lowercase all of these. So channel to add equals channel to add to lower, channel to add, then to do have a toast or a snack bar of some type for channel already added. Oh, here's what I could do. If channel status contains key. So how about we do, oh, and that should have been contains key anyway. But how about we do try get value channel to add out var channel and channel dot value. Or just channel, I guess. Connected. Okay, out var connected. So maybe it's not try get value that I'm wanting to do. Dang. It's just I want the actual full dictionary entry, but that'll be fine. That'll be fine, right? Right. How about this? If then we'll add it. So if we don't already have the channel inside of the dictionary, we will add it. Channel to add. And that will default to false. Then we'll do this. If channel status channel to add is already connected, then we will say channel already joined. And then we'll do nothing. Oh, and actually we will do something. No, we won't. Maybe we will. No. If we get here and we need to join, then we're going to try actually joining the channel using our Twitch bot, which is, oh wait, are you going to fix everything else, including my returns? Of course you are. Why would you? So task completed. Task. So how is everyone else doing, by the way? I know that I'm kind of burning away at this, but yeah. What is going on with your Friday? For those of you that are most of the way through your day, how has it been? Those of you partially through your day like me, how has it been going so far? I guess just anyone. How has your Friday been going? Hello, Master at. Uh, yeah. My day has been busy so far. I've been bouncing back and forth between trying to finish up the moving out all of the content into localization strings for the work product. And then I'm getting a lot of emails because I told them that for the most part, the UI is solidified. The only thing that I really need to do is refactor it so that the services and everything are matching the definitions for what they currently have implemented in the current version of the application, because I want it to be super easy for them to either replace my interface library with theirs or replace their interface library with mine and point their models at mine. My assumption is that the former is going to happen, where we just kind of say, they provide their interface library and then I just update my namespaces. But really what I actually think is going to happen is that team is going to continue improving the current version of the application, and I will independently work on integrating everything that they have completed currently in their stable version into my version, and then we would be able to make any changes to match their existing version, so that all that we should have to do is move my project, my UI portion of the project, into theirs, and then I add whatever models are different between them. Or like all of the models that I have are either going to be models that they have already used or new models that they don't have at all. But there will be no modified version of their models. Disco says, I'm job hunting. Cool. What have you been looking at? What kind of places? Um, we can definitely talk sometime if you want, and I can get a feel for what it is that you believe you are ready to start applying for, because I really don't know where you're at and what your skill level is and stuff like that. But I have had quite a few contacts lately that I might be able to connect you with, depending on what it is that you want to do. Twitch bot client dot connect to hub. Nope. Start Twitch connection. Oh. Interesting. So I'm actually going to need a manager as well for the Twitch connection. So the way that this bot works, from what I could tell, because I used a lot of it from Fierce Kittens and a second repository, is we have an API, and the API is the thing that does all of the communication with the Twitch API and sets up the WebSocket for being able to listen to chat messages and stuff like that. And so the API is on the server, and so the client side has no idea whether the API is connected to Twitch or not. So one thing that I think that I would want in my Twitch bot is some way to send a message to the API to say, please try joining a channel. And so that would be something more like public task try, actually public task of bool. Join channel string channel name public hello Zulius. Try leave channel string. Why am I capitalizing that? I have no idea what happened there just now. String channel name. So I've been wanting to get this done for quite a while. We've talked about getting the Twitch bot. Yeah. I don't remember what this bool with credentials was for. I think there was a way for you to be able to provide the credentials to what you're trying to connect to from the original UI. So you provide your own access token, OAuth token in the UI, and that's what this would have allowed. But for now, I'm going to ignore that. We're going to do this. And we're also going to try hub connection.invoke. And then the thing that it's going to try to invoke is join channel. For this one. Nope, this one is leave. And can I pass in a parameter? Yeah, so you can pass in an argument. Excellently. And you are going to be join channel, I think. I was doing a pretty good job of starting to understand how this stuff was all working together, but now I'm just kind of throwing things out there. Hello, Coding with Scott. Because I got to say your whole entire username every single time. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I'm kind of cheating a little bit on the stream. By the way, still the voice channel will be open for anyone that does want to discuss anything. Programming related first, and then project related of something that you are working on, which I guess is still programming related. If you want to present something, then just let me know. We'll hop into the stream room and we will get. I know just Scott is permissible. You've told me before. It's kind of like when people call me Mr. One Line. It's like, what? I ain't no Mister. I'm a nobody. I'm just little old me hanging out with you. Hello, Soft as in Software. I was hanging out on your channel yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. 2 days ago, you didn't stream yet. Well, I thought that I saw you on yesterday. You said that you weren't going to be able to be on, but I think you came on for a little bit. We'll call you CWS because that's so much shorter. Thank you much. I love this shirt. We got a couple of Batman shirts, and they have this really cool feel to them. I'll give you a good look. They have a really, really good feel to them. I'm gonna be getting more shirts soon-ish. I'm still waiting for things to calm down a little bit and for some finances to recover. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was Wednesday that you did. But I was like, I remember you saying that you weren't going to be able to stream on Thursday. And then I thought that I saw you, but I didn't. Yes, yes, Master Rat, absolutely. My favorite too. Well, I don't know if it's two, but definitely my favorite. Okay, so I need to write this join and leave channel in the actual Twitch bot, which will be in shared server. So we need to configure that. Right. around on join channel and leave channel, post to chat. No, it's not. It's in the Signal R hub, TwitchBot hub, so that I can configure what endpoints can be done. Oh, right. Because this does the thing where whatever method name you have turns into. Am I wrong? Why does this seem like it's missing a few things? Can we establish a connection to Twitch without a channel? I'm so confused. Okay, public void. Okay, you can connect to Twitch and then you join the channels. So that's probably what's inside of here. But this thing only does initialize, hooks up to all of the, yeah, so it does this initialize with channels to join. Is there an initialize without? Yeah, so there is just an initialize where you pass in only the credentials. Great. Fantastic. Farmville. All right, then. That's going to need to be rewritten quite a bit then. Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Wonderful. Marvelous. So the thing that I was looking for was join channel, string channel name. And if bot instance is null, then do nothing. Here's our options. Nope, not options. If bot instance dot Twitch client dot where is my status, my connection status. Twitch Live has an internal join channels manager which keeps track of the list of channels you've joined to with the client instance. Yeah, so I'm really gonna need to look through this a little bit better to make this code better, but it's just gonna be. Ooh, oh yes. Okay, so this is good. Twitch Live has a lot of really helpful things that I will be using. I will be taking full advantage of this stuff. So the thing that I need to find real quick though is the connection status, which I am not seeing. Oh, is connected. There we are. If not, bot instance.twitch client is connected, which, gosh, man. I'll do an all check. Then we will do bot, nope, connect to Twitch. And after doing this, if bot instance.twitch client is still not connected, so I guess I'll just duplicate that, then we won't do anything. I would really love to report back whether or not the connection was successful, which I'll probably be able to do using the Twitch client, Twitch bot Signal R hub. Hub URL. So this is the hub, and how do I get you to send a message? I thought that you had just a regular send message as well. Gosh, I don't want to get all of that done. I just want this done enough that I'll be able to see the information. So if it's still not connected, yeah, you have. You rated me 2 days ago, Simple Game Dev, or 3 days ago. I'll wait until he actually pushes the raid button before I tell him. I'm working on a Twitch bot. I will be switching back to the financial management tracker project in a minute. You'll see the chat in a minute. Okay, so we are um, we're trying to connect to the channel like this. Okay, so Zilius was telling me also that on Reconnect it also takes all of those channels that were joined previously and tries to rejoin them after reconnecting. Awesome. So I do have a reconnect type of thing on there. So that should help us out. So when we try to join a channel, we check to see, are we connected? If not, then connect. And then ultimately do the actual join part of it. Oh, yeah. So I really need a connect to Twitch that doesn't take maybe I'll do it like this. Oh man, I don't have a good way to do this at present. Maybe I'll just make this optional. I will make this optional, and I'm gonna hear myself now. Thank you so much for the raid, Simple Game Dev. I'm so surprised. What happened? I was not expecting a raid. Oh well, thank you. I really appreciate that, Razar. Bazaar. Anyway, I hope you have a good break, Simple Game Dev. Hello, Irish John Games. Coming in with the raid. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the fail sound. I am currently failing. Yeah, so we are going to do this like this. What is going on? I know that you usually take a break right around now. You lurk, hang around, chill, do whatever. So don't want to hold you up in case you are ready to take off. Okay. So this is going to be null. I'm currently, by the way, working on something that I've been trying to get completed off stream, but I just have been using my time off stream for other things, such as training or just even hanging out with my wife. And I really want this bot to be working on stream. I already have all of my commands moved over to the local store, and I'm setting up just the ability to connect to chat so that it can listen. And I've already gotten that set up before, but now I'm doing it in more of a using my project structure that I would normally have and just getting everything to work. But we will be getting back to the financial management project very, very soon. because I don't want to spend too much longer on this. And if I can't get the connection to work after this small effort, then we will just hop over to the financial management project and keep going from where we left off yesterday. And also today is community day. And what that means is if anyone has any topics or any projects that they want to show off on stream, then you have two options for this. You can either just tell us in chat and I'll read it off and we'll explore the project and everything, or you can hop into our Discord, into the stream waiting room channel, and you can tell us about it verbally. Your voice will come through on the stream. We'll be able to have you share your screen, and yeah, we'll be able to do that. So where are we? I am trying to be able to set up our connection with or without. So does this thing actually care if our channels to join is null? I mean, it kind of does. Unless this is still written in a version, in a project that doesn't have nullability turned on. In which case, do you see any question marks? Yeah, good. So you can see that they have a whole bunch of null checks on objects that aren't necessarily marked as nullable, which most likely means that the project doesn't have nullability turned on. So I think we're allowed to send a null list of channels. So all that I had to do was just say we're going to use, we're going to make channels to join nullable, which means that I can also do that. Oh, yeah, the thing that I was going to do to make that work for me is have a bool no channels, and we'll make that optional, defaulted to false. I'm gonna clean this up, I promise. Well, I don't have to promise you guys because this is for me. I promise myself that I'm gonna clean this up. So what this is gonna do is connect to Twitch with true no channels, and what that means is, or wait, no, that's a lie. This is gonna be connect to Twitch without specifying any channels. Oh. How about this? How about list of string manual channels? Make that thing nullable. And optional. And we'll do manual channels else, whatever channels we've specified in our options. And that options would be configured in the API itself. That is also the Signal R hub down here in the app settings. So you could manually add channels to your app settings so that every single time you start your Twitch connection, you automatically join those channels. Or you could specify a list of manual channels. So this is going to be a new list of string with channel name. Yeah, so this would be join channel, and if bot instance is null or string is null or white space channel. I like white space. Channel name. Then we aren't going to do anything with this. Otherwise, we're going to try either connecting and then nothing, or we will simply do join bot instance dot join. Okay, so then I also need the join method. join channel, public void join channel, string channel name, oh geez, but I might not want to do that because if we're already connected, it's going to redo all of our event listeners. And then we're going to have double events when that happens. Okay, so I have a better idea. All of that stuff that I just did with the manual channels and stuff, I'll leave the manual channels there, but we're just going to call if bot instance is null, nothing. If channel name is null, nothing. But otherwise, bot instance.join channel with channel name. And what this will do is determine, and same thing with leave, they're going to be the same. You pop pop. Nope. Leave. Okay. So leave channel and join channel are going to say if not Twitch client dot connected, then we don't have any channels to leave. Not is connected. Good grief. These null checks. Am I right? But man, they save so much time, not gonna lie. Then we don't need to do anything. So if the Twitch client is already not connected, I guess then we might need to, since Sulius informed me of this, joined channels or not Twitch client.join channels dot contains I wonder by using the default equality comparer. So I wonder if the default equality comparer is case sensitive. So maybe I want to make sure that we're always doing to lower when we're trying to join a channel. I read only list doesn't have a contains. Oh, except if we use link. Maybe. No, I didn't like that. Can we use queryables? Any? Oh, it's because join channels is a list of join channels. So channel is, wait, I need to know what channel is. Are you a string? Okay, so channel dot to lower equals channel name dot to lower. Okay, great. That's what I want. So if we're not joined to that channel or Twitch client is not connected, then we just don't do anything. Otherwise, we would like to cry quietly. So we want Twitch client dot leave channel, which is void, and then we just pass in the channel name. And once again, I don't know if this channel name is case sensitive. But again, I don't really care at this point. Was that another follow? Holy cow! Thank you so much, Quantum TTV, for the follow. Really appreciate that. 2 new followers today. Yosh, arigato gozaimasu. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So this one is going to be the opposite, which is, well, there's a few things. So if not, Twitch client is connected, So I guess if Twitch, how am I going to do this? Hmm. What if at the very beginning of this, yeah, I don't know how to check to see if a delegate, if an event handler already has a method, a delegate. I don't know how to check to see if a method handler, event handler, already has a delegate of this type. So if not unconnected, and there are no dots that I can do on this, because I really don't want to register this twice and have an event callback happen twice. And thank you so much for the good luck on the coding wishes. I really appreciate it. Actually, I know what I can do. Because I'm lazy, we could have a private bool um, event handling setup already. Has been set up kind of thing. And so if we get down here, then we set that equal to true. And if not, cool. So what I'm doing is when I call this connect method again, I will make sure not to re-register, resubscribe to all of these events. Yes. Because I'm not unsubscribing from them anywhere except in the D constructor. Why is that not in there? Because you copy and pasted this code from someone else? Okay, then I'm not worried about it. Get off my back. So if we are not connected, then the very first thing that we're going to do is connect. So is this where I'm actually initializing the Twitch client? Oh, well, that's interesting. I think I didn't see this before. I'm so blind. So Quantum says, this is my first year in coding. I'm studying software engineering. May I ask something? You can, you absolutely can, especially today. Any day you can ask me anything you want. However, today is one of those days when I want to take extra time out to fully pay attention to you. Because today is Community Day, where we celebrate you and all of the fantastic things that you do. I might be refactoring this a little bit so that it matches my style. Okay, so what is happening here is that we are creating a new Twitch client every time, which is why we don't need to do a check for do we have the event subscribed. Okay, so I'm almost done at my first year. So far I've learned C#, Python, and a little bit of Java, but I still couldn't choose a route for myself. Like, I don't know if I want to be a back end, front end. Do I want to work in cybersecurity, full stack? Like, I got lots of questions. So how can I decide? Well, by doing projects. So doing a lot of personal projects will let you know what types of things you enjoy. If you like early on, it's kind of hard to tell. I didn't know that I was super duper interested in databases until my last year at university. And I ended up doing a project, my senior project based around databases and enterprise databases at that. Um, and then now, oh dang, I missed a new chat too. How did I miss that new chat? Hello, Multlangy. Mutlangy? Totally missed that. Sorry about that. I see you though. Um, So you aren't going to know what you don't unless you already, have an inkling. I'm not really enjoying the courses that I've taken that have to do with functionality programming, with writing back-end logic, with coming up with the database structures or anything like that. Or maybe you haven't even gotten to those yet. But unless you've experienced it, you're not going to know whether you are into it or not. Unless you have that inkling again. But even then, you could be wrong about yourself. I found out that I always said that I really dislike doing just front end work, just creating the UI, just CSS, all of that stuff. And I ended up getting a job. My most recent job is focused on just putting together the user interface for a modernization effort for an existing application. And I have enjoyed the heck out of it. It's been so much fun. But the main reason that I've enjoyed it so much is because someone else came up with the design and all I'm doing is implementing it. And I have a whole bunch of full stack knowledge, so I can make considerations like when I am setting up my user interfaces and stuff, I'll use regular interfaces, stupid term interfaces. I would be using interfaces for setting everything up in the UI portion of it with a separate mock library that will give back mock data so that my interfaces can still behave like they were running in the actual application. And then they can just substitute my interfaces with their interfaces, or they use my interfaces to implement their own versions of logic. And I love it. It's been so much fun. So in short, my recommendation is do projects on your own of some type. Either create a game if you think you're into into gaming. If you're into creating games, try out a couple tools. Of course, the two easiest ones to figure out are Epic Unreal and Unity, um, as far as for game development. But you could go as far down as starting from OpenGL and writing C++ code and doing all the maths yourself. Completely okay. Uh, but if you aren't thinking the game route, maybe you are thinking you want to try your hand at full stack development. See if you can come up with one project only, because you'll want to try to get ahead of yourself and be like, man, I see what I did in this one. I want to start on this other one, but try doing one project really well. So come up with a project like Nerd Herder, who hasn't been here for a while, but I hope he's doing well. He's always recommending a bug tracker project, like a project that when you write it, you can input, here are bugs that I have that I know I need to go back and fix. It's pretty much a to-do list with maybe just a little bit more things that you can add into it. So a full stack web development project would let you know which part of the stack you might enjoy more. You might enjoy the whole stack, doing front end, middle tier, and back end, or you might only enjoy setting up the database or the server or the functionality business logic or the front end stuff or some combination of any of those. So that could be helpful. For cybersecurity, I'm not too much into it, but there are websites that you can go to where they have like pen testing challenges and just a bunch of stuff. But if Bob Ross was here, he'd be able to tell you about those because was it Bob Ross? I think it was Bob Ross that told me about them. Um, No. Sorry, I had to interrupt myself. And yeah, what other aspects? You might also be interested in doing embedded systems. Maybe there are fields that you haven't heard about that you're interested in. Embedded systems, artificial intelligence, machine learning. Now is a great time to explore with each of those things to find out, do I actually like it? So I guess the even shorter answer is explore. You have the time. Don't feel like you're locked into any one thing until you find out what you like and don't like. So 1 year isn't really that much time to actually identify that. So that's my advice. Um, Mutlangi. I don't know if you told me how to pronounce it. It's cool. Hope you're doing well. Said, by doing different things, you get to discover what you like and what you don't like. I agree with that completely. And he also likes my shirt. I like it too. And you are very welcome. I hope it helps. Hope it helps. By the way, these videos will be posted to YouTube 24 hours after the stream because they need to stay exclusive to Twitch since I am a affiliate. I've made it to Twitch affiliate. That's fun. So it needs to stay exclusive. It's pronounced Muklangi. Kla or Kla? Is it long a or long ah? Ah, ah, ah. It's kind of like, so my name is also, my actual name is kind of hard to understand how to pronounce, but it's pronounced so many different ways that I don't really care anymore. What I was saying is though, YouTube, it long A, don't drag it. Long A doesn't help me because that would be Muklangi. A, A, Muklangi, Muklangi. Anyway, I'll figure out how to pronounce it someday. Yeah, so any other questions, feel free to ask throughout the stream. Hop into the voice channel if you want to speak verbally to the stream and me and have a conversation. Otherwise, I will just do the best one. The first time I read it was cool. Mutlangi? Anyway. I actually don't have a link to that, but it is in Discord is where you would go, and there is a stream waiting room. And yeah, the only thing that I ask is if you do want to let your voice travel through the stream, just be courteous, respectful. I don't usually have a problem with foul language. I don't even know why it's called foul language, but there are just considerations to make when using certain types of language, just to be considerate to most people. You can find a neutral language that doesn't involve needing to use certain words, even though, again, I don't have a problem with it. But just be mindful. That's all. That's all I ask. Okay, so leave channel's done. Join channel is going to be if not Twitch client is connected, then simply dang. Hey, you made it. You made it. Is that what your name translates to? By the way, Automated Realms is me. That's actually the name of my bot. I don't know how to get my Twitch client to connect without the options stored. So if you are doing this for the first time and you're just trying to join a channel without first calling this connect with the options, Yeah, this one is just my Twitch bot. I've been meaning to do this off stream, and I don't want to use up stream time doing the bot because I'm generally all over the place when it's new information and I'm trying to learn. But I wanted to get this at least to the point that I had it before. So I guess what I'm gonna do is keep the original logic that I had in my join channel to make sure that we are connected to the bot. I was going to handle making sure that we are connected before joining. Works on my machine. Where'd you get that from? That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, so we'll do it this way. If we make it here, then that means that we have a Twitch client. It is connected, but we are not joined to the channel already. Well, it doesn't matter whether we're joined to the channel or not, because at this point in time, it's just not there. This will handle. You got it from Open Tablet Driver channel. Is that another Discord channel or another streamer? So yeah, if it's not connected, or we are already joined to the channel, yeah, that's what this says, then return. Otherwise, simply do Twitch client dot join channel. Yeah, I didn't need the question mark. Now, what is override check? Override a join check. Not very descriptive, but that's okay. That is okay. So if not, yeah, so this is my null check. Why aren't you believing me that this will be not null by the time we get here? Because if Twitch client was null, then this would also be false, which would make this true, which would mean that we don't even get this far. Whatever. You failed me. Okay, so bot instance.join channel. So that's going to work. Hello, mail. There it goes. Dang it, I got added to another team. There it is. All right, I need to hop into that team real quick in case there are any messages directly to me at the moment. And there is. Okay, cool. So it's nothing that I need to do yet until they send me more information about what they would like help with. Awesome. I love helping people. So where did we come from? We came from channel connector. Actually, no, we came from Twitch client. Cool. And this is doing our leave channel, join channel. Fantastic. So we have a try join channel, try leave channel, and that's where we came from our channel connector with our await Twitch try join channel to add. Dang, but I'm not going to be able to have a successful. Dang, holy cow! Thank you, and thank you. I have no idea what I'm thanking you for. Yes, I do. Well, right now I'm just putting to-dos. But I generally try to comment my code if it's not immediately understandable what it does, or if it is a function that is accessed elsewhere very often and you need to know for this parameter, I'm actually expecting this type of value kind of thing. Um, you'll see what I mean when if we make it back to the financial management tracker. It's already been an hour. I need to burn through this real quick. Okay, so here we go. So we try join channel there, and we can also try join channel. Yeah, so that should be it. To be honest, after we do try join channel, then we should start seeing some chat messages show up. Dang, unless it gives us an error. The given key one line was not present in the dictionary. Of course it wasn't. That's what we're doing a try get. Line 62 of channel connector. Oh my goodness. If not, me and my inverted ifs. To do remove comments. Exactly, Dukasoft. Plus, I didn't even say hi to Dukasoft when he first came in and shook his rumper. ready 1T, ready T1 dumper. Yes, definitely Blazor. I absolutely love Blazor. That is what I do the majority of my work in. Actually, that's what I do all of my work in. Unless I'm doing back-end work, of course, in which case it's just regular C#. But yes, absolutely Blazor. One lion, join. Ooh, no errors. No errors. Somebody say something. No errors. Hello. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we have messages coming through. Let's go back to our chat echo so that we can see who is saying these things. At message.username. There we go. There we go. We're back to being able to listen to chat. Oh my gosh. Why do you say not joined? Oh, because I forgot that once you join, we also need to set status to true. Oh, we also need to set status to true. Which I forgot to do. So I'm going to do that real quick manually, just so that we can see it say disconnect. Great. All right, so now we should also be able to leave. So the actual thing that you're using, the actual pages that you are creating your content in, those are called Razor components. And Razor is the language that you are using to write up those components. .cs HTML pages, those are also Razor, but they are Razor pages. But they use the Razor language essentially. And Razor is simply a way of writing HTML and C# in the same file and have it output as something that the browser or a web viewer would be able to turn into content that you see. Ooh, naming is hard, even for Microsoft. True. Too bad I haven't had the opportunity to use Blazor. I think I will touch it anytime. I don't think I'll touch it anytime soon. Well, if you hang out here, you'll at least be able to see it. We're still early on with our financial management project. Let's just see if leave actually works. We'll see if leave actually works by implementing leave and then checking to see if it works. Channel connector, leave button, toggle connected. Okay, so we need to find out if we are joined or not. So first of all, if string is null or white space, no. If it does not, oh wait. Okay, if channel name, so if somehow there is a channel in our list of channels here when we are pushing the button that doesn't exist in our dictionary, I'm just going to treat it as if we intended to connect to it for the first time. So if channel.status does not contain the key channel to add, then add it with false. Then check to see if channel status, not channel to add, channel name. So everywhere that I have this channel to add needs to be channel name. So we are connected and need to unconnect. Just kidding. So that would be return try leave channel name. Private task. Man, I'm getting a lot of messages today. Oh, wow. I actually need to specify the channel name in both of these methods because my join is going to reuse this one. String channel name. You. Channel name. Turn task. Completed task, just so we stop getting build errors. Okay, so if we are connected is what this means, then we'd try to leave it. Otherwise, we will try. Well, I guess we don't really need the else because by the time we get down here, we will have made it through, made it through this check. Then we will return try join channel. Oh, which is called try. Man. Finite made me say ope. He said it, and so I'm like, oh. Right when I made my mistake. Don't pass that to me. Try join. I'm missing chat, but I promise I will catch up. Okay. So try leave channel. And then try connect to channel doesn't exist, but that's because we need try connect to channel to add. I don't know why I put a parenthesis, a bracket for those of you EU people. Okay, so try join channel is what you're supposed to say. You are toggle connected with a try leave. Don't have a bad feeling, Tyron. Aw, not this time. We're doing really, really well. We're making a lot of progress with this. I'm almost done. Almost done. We're going to try leaving, and to leave, we do if string is null or white space channel to lower. If not, and then finally this. Yeah, this is all good. We do this logic and we invert everything. So you will now be async because we do have an asynchronous call down here. We have a false, we have a not. Channel is not currently joined is what we're going to put in our snack bar eventually. Okay, so we join my channel. Am I using ready-made components? I am not. I generally like to make my own components. And in fact, I have an entire component library that I put together a long time ago, and it needs updating quite a bit. but it's on my GitHub as Blazor Component Library, which I saw earlier, going further down on my list. And so these are all of the reusable components that I made for myself. There's a sample of using them. Thank you, Dukasoft. You're so kind to me. Oh my gosh, I don't deserve having you around, but I'm so glad you're here. But yeah, so there's that. So here are some messages that we got back. Instead of username, I want this to be display name because I like seeing it that way better. Check echo. So the only thing that I want to test now is just making sure that beautiful, that's better, is making sure that we can leave a channel. So I left the channel, we type a message, and I'm still connected to it. Why? Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so it's not actually leaving when I tell it to leave. Did I tell it to do the right one? I mean, we're obviously inside of the channel connector. We're obviously making it down to here for setting the dictionary entry for this channel to false. We are not connected. Bless you. So we're definitely making that there. Oh my goodness. This kid, he's funny. I like him. Oh boy. Okay, so as you can see, I forgot to push the thank you, Dukasoft. I forgot to push the change it from join to leave, and now we're good. The fun of joining channels. So I can join anyone's channel I want now. So let's say Finite Singularity, who I am currently watching. We could see messages that come through on his channel, which I guess means we also, since I don't have separate displays for these, we probably also want to see what channel we are getting these messages from. Message.channel. And I'll put it inside of square brackets. And then I'll put a space. Cool, so now we can see here's a message coming in on Finite's channel. And if I join ours, then we can also see that there are messages coming in on my channel. Join disguised as a leave. Exactly. Awesome. So I have some UI for being able to join Twitch channels, leave Twitch channels. These are all of the commands that are going to be available from my bot, which are currently available as it is. So if I did bang artificial, then you'll see Stream Elements taking care of saying this for me. But what I would like to do instead is have my bot take care of those commands. And so that's almost done. That is here in my Twitch bot under process command. Nope, under process message. But the only thing that my Twitch bot knows how to process currently is bang test, but only from me. And that's because I'm switching to my command manager shortly, which will have my list of commands from the database. And my process message will be go to the database, or actually only go to the database once and then cache that list and then pull the database on occasion. Every time that I do a new add, refresh your cached list. Every time I do an update, refresh your cached list. Every time I toggle, whether it's enabled or not, refresh your cached list. Then check to see, do we have a message or do we have a command in the database that matches whatever we typed, and it's going to be all comparing case insensitive. If so, then yes. If so, then find out what the message is that we're supposed to respond with. And while you're doing that response, then replace all arguments with what they're supposed to be replaced with. So for example, username is supposed to be replaced with the person that sent the message's username. All numbered placeholders are supposed to be replaced with the argument that you pass in. If you don't pass in enough arguments, it says, are you missing something? You should be passing in X number of arguments. And yeah, so all of this stuff. So the time UTC is going to be even better than that because there was no Stream Elements way of saying, I want to get daylight savings version of mountain time. It only gave me MST. And right now we're currently in MDT, which means that it is currently 1150. So that's where I'm at with the bot. So I'm really, really happy to have gotten that far. And then, of course, at the top, I am still printing out my chat message, my most recent chat message that we got. Remove daylight savings. Worth a try. But yeah, pretty soon there will be a redeem for you to be able to add a command. And of course, it'll be validated and everything before I allow it to be added. And if I don't add it, then I'll refund your points, all that kind of fun stuff. But you'll be able to add a command. It'll go into a queue for review, and I will approve it or deny it. But you'll use the same kind of syntax where it's like you can take any number of any number of arguments. I really should start with 0 though. And actually, what I would really like to do, you know what I'm gonna do? Exactly, yes. So that's a hard one for me because if it's gonna be a command that requires a counter of some sort, I'm gonna need to have some way of tracking the count of times that command was used. That's not hard. I need to write this down real quick. All we have to do is just always keep track of how many times a command has been used and just update the database with it. Where is my bot? Bot notes. So count. Excel. You just use Excel. Count will be stored in the database and keeps track of how many times a command was used to be able to replace count with the actual number. So yay. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from finite singularity. What I have asked from Irish John Games is if I've been allowed to connect my bot to his channel. And he said it's okay, because another thing that I would love to do is machine learning on just normal chat. Just do some analyses, do some pattern matching on chat. And his chat is usually pretty lively, so I know what trolls will be doing. It's a great place to learn about trolls. But it's so fun, by the way. His chat is amazing and fun. But yeah, we will eventually get there. I'm one step closer. All I need to do now is set up the actual command processor to trigger when you guys send a command. So right now I have it hard coded, but I need to get my list of bot commands from my database. Yeah, as opposed to having it in here. Yeah, so here's one example of what I would do for missing the amount of arguments. I actually have a custom argument count error message stored in the database. So if we wanted to, we could have a really clever, funny thing that is specific to the command that we say, you didn't actually tell me who to shout out. Maybe you could let me know? Question man. But otherwise, it just says invalid number of arguments passed in, kind of thing. I don't have regular joke, but I do have a mom joke. And only one mom joke. And if you don't get it, that's okay. Understandable. Did I miss a water? Because if I did, I'm drinking water anyway. Captain Commerce will be your regular joke. Chuck Norris knows who to shout out, but I'm just a bot and cannot read your mind yet. That would be a good one. You know what? That's what we're using. Pasta. Actually, there are two instances, so pasta for both. And I also need to update my seed to be that as well. And because of the wonderful things she does, because I just created the database, I'm going to do it this way. Delete my migration because it's not anything solid yet. Data helpers. It was actually from my commands here. You. Bang, pasta. Okay, so that'll be in my database very, very shortly. Need to go to my database, expand, enhance, automated realms bot. Goodbye. Add migration, initial create. It's probably not going to build since the application is running. Did I say build? Captain Commerce. Capcom is a regular joke. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Update. He actually said it. And my database is back. My database is back. So right now I'm just using SQL Server, which is fine. If I wanted to, I could use SQLite. I could switch that out based on the application that's running, and with Maui based on the target platform. So that is this. Here's my bot, and right now it only has 3 tables, 5 tables. Whatever. Access levels, which is just everyone, moderator, subscriber, VIP, all of that fun stuff. The actual bot commands, the channels that I want either tracked or that I want to be able to select from a list to join or not join. Viewer notes. So viewers, every time you guys chat, if it's the first time the application sees you for the day, it will do a lookup in the database and say, have I seen you before? If not, let's create a new record and add a note for you that says saw for the first time on whatever day. And then I can add my own notes. Right now I'm tracking all of this in a notepad document. So that's not as fun. But yeah, so I can just at least be able to look up, have I seen you before? Do I know you? Because I want to keep track of you guys. I want to be nice to you and show you that I care. Because I'm really, really, really bad at keeping track. Like sometimes I forget who Dukasoft is. No, that's a lie. I never forget about you. Oh yeah, Captain Commerce has really good content. He's been playing around with Blazor as well lately, but he has been doing a lot of Not Commerce stuff. He's like a SME for Not Commerce. Why don't you guys just make the generated code do file scoped? Um, T. Williams, what if I'm trying to be incognito? Don't chat. That's all you got to do. It will only pick you up if you speak. At that point in time, you have done a public thing, and so I will treat it as public scoped. Will you be using SQL or something? Maybe your notepad. Yeah, I just definitely mentioned that, but I love using SQL, and if I'm running this for just myself, I'm going to use a SQL implementation, whether that's SQLite or SQL Server. I don't really care in this instance because the database can stay with the application. If I make it a Maui application, it can stay with my desktop application in my desktop folder. If I'm making it in a more robust way, then I would try to find, like, when I'm saving the data, I would try to make a serializable object. And by serializable, I mean the kind that actually can get turned into bytes. Um, Pixel. If I don't want the overhead of SQL, I have sometimes saved to the database to disk. Yeah. So yeah, SQLite, for example, is a great way to do that. But creating my own data structure or set of data structure for saving this in a way that can be saved to a file on disk that can't be easily modifiable if I wanted it to be robust. Otherwise, who cares? I'm using it for myself. I'll use SQL Server all I want. It's a local SQL Server. It's using Entity Framework. Super clean, super nice. And because it's my local SQL Server, I can access it from multiple machines because they're on the same network. And so I can run my application on my mobile studio, which I don't know if I've ever shown you what my mobile studio screen looks like. It'll be easier if I just screenshot this. Except for my email. Can I put my email? I'll still screenshot it though. Just to print a screen. It was added to Dropbox. Look away for a really quick second. Take me to here. Windows E. Impasta. Pixel is a portable Excel. The end. Which one is this? Hello? I would assume it's the lowest screenshot. Yeah, it's the lowest screenshot. Shh. Be very, very quiet. He's finding secrets. Actually, I'm just opening the screenshot that I just took. I just don't know where exactly it's going to load. So, all right, make this bigger. Grab a square and squish all of this with a filled in background. squish, 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 squish. Okay, here we go. So this is what my mobile studio looks like currently. You can imagine, and it has a touch screen and everything. So you can imagine having all of these components, including Discord, in one application that is my primary dashboard for doing things. It already exists for Twitch directly, dashboard.twitch.com or whatever it is, and then you can access all of these parts. I just pop them out so I can arrange them easier because you can still arrange them pretty well. There's just a lot of stuff I don't want to see from dashboard, like the viewer count, which you can still hide, but just a whole bunch of stuff inside of the dashboard that I don't need. The video preview. Instead, I will have my Stream Deck. It is bright. Hold on. Let me fix that for you. I'm not as cool as Irish John Games. I don't immediately go into dark mode when I open Photoshop. Is that not a paint bucket? Oh, because my canvas isn't large enough. Dag. Paint, why don't you actually take on dark mode? My computer is set to dark mode. So anyway, yeah, my redemption stuff, and then have ways to pop up extra dialogues that I need. He's just now telling me how to pronounce his name. A as in Razar of Bazaar. It's a sign. What's a sign? But anyway, there you go. That's what my setup down here looks like. And I can do stuff like start raids and run ads. I don't like to run ads. I try to let it run its own ads. Oh, paint not using dark mode. Just don't use paint. That's what the sign is. Okay, anyway, we're done with the bot. We only have like 20 minutes left, which is completely okay. So once again, I am inviting anyone who wants to, for the rest of the stream, talk about whatever you feel like. Again, just be kind of courteous with your language and topics and stuff. Try not to be political, try not to be, I don't know. Just things that aren't generally appreciated on the whole by most people. Like there are people that are just not going to be happy with anything, but there are topics that you know are just ones that make people go, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to talk about this. So anyway, I'm opening up the. Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second, actually. One second, please. 1 second. My mic. Man. Okay, so Mike Hall was over on a screen over here. I was getting a call on Teams from my regional manager, and he was just talking about being able to stay on the project for through the end of the fiscal year, and then they're working on getting it to go through all of next year. Um, so yeah. Anyway, comments, statements, people talking. Yes, you've been talking amongst yourselves. I really appreciate that. Captain Commerce says that gives me an idea about my card app. Light mode, dark mode, and Microsoft mode. Need to work on it a bit, and I'm looking forward to showing it. Awesome. You're streaming tonight, yeah? Um, Captain Commerce said, always look both ways when crossing one. Oh, wait, I completely missed that. No idea what this shout out is. What his shout out is? First, there was a question. The question was statement was, fun fact, I'm making a Tarkov-like game and I need tips, TIPS. Delicious, scrumptious tips. Muklangi says, let me go. I didn't copy. Here it is. Okay. Notes. And it really, the T will sound like a C for us Americans. 08. Today's the 19th. Okay, here we go. Thank you for following Captain Commerce's stream. So nice of you. Okay, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, check, check. Yes, that's how I check my mic. I tried to mute my mic from the button, and I realized that Teams was actually using my microphone, so I had to mute it on OBS. Oh my gosh. Dukasoff could see his house. So then the tip that Captain Commerce gave was always look both ways when crossing a one-way street. Oh wait, that's advice, not a tip. So Leah said Microsoft mode means generally it follows dark mode set by the user, but every now and then it pops up some almost full screen dialogue in bright white. Absolutely. Muklangi said, tips as in money or advice? And how should I go on with making the game? I don't know. If you follow me today, we'll head over to Bardaki. He's a game developer, and then he'll take us over to Irish John Games' stream, most likely. And Irish John, you should check out his Discord, which I don't have a shout out for, but on his channel you'll see it. I'll just do a regular shout out for Irish John so that you can get his channel. But his Discord is full of helpful people that will give you information, advice on game development. I haven't gotten into it. There are game development like things that I will need to get into because I want to do augmented reality development, which involves using a tool like Unity, and that's why I love watching Bardaki, I love watching Bit Gamey, I love watching Irish John Games because they work in that all day long, well, all stream long, and and Simple Game Dev. Can't forget Simple Game Dev. He's the one that rated us. Oh my gosh, how dare I? Speaking of, let's do an actual shout out for Simple Game Dev since he was so kind to read.
1, 2, 3.
Why so quiet?
Switchy switch. I'm curious
Whoa!
to
Hey, look, there's
see,
me.
like how is this gonna look and feel?
Oh no, it's gonna cut off before he gets to the punchline.
Hide my player because I feel like it's
No, But anyway, you could see that he works on a full game world. He uses a lot of low poly type stuff, but man, it looks so good. It's a really, really, really cool game. Irish John Games is the one that Dukasoft shouted out, the Rise of Piracy one. Check it out on Steam, wishlist it. Let them know that you're interested in an RTS that has like first person shooter almost elements to it on occasion, and a sandworm. Um, yeah, just check it out on Steam. Early access coming by the end of this year. That's his goal, and he's working hard at it. So yeah, he has a fantastic community. Writer or Visual Studio? I've been using Visual Studio since forever, and I don't feel like paying for an IDE that can do everything that Visual Studio can do. Even if it has, a few optimizations, a few things that it can do better, I have everything that I need with Visual Studio Community. It's so good. I will not be streaming tonight, unfortunately. My son has football practice tonight, and then he has a game he has to be at by 7:30 a.m. What? A morning game? I don't think I've ever had a morning game when I was playing soccer. Definitely did when I was at university and I was in the marching band, but high school football games were always evenings on Friday. Soccer games were Thursdays and Saturdays. Soccer matches. Family times are always good. Absolutely, though. So Muklangi says family times are always good to Captain Commerce about the football game. Um, I'm doing some trolling. I made a nostalgic childhood game I was playing in primary school into a full game based on the Civil War. You did that? No way. Screenshots or it didn't happen. Stream lagged. You just missed me talking about Irish John Games. Amazing streamer. I talked about Captain Commerce. I talked about Simple Game Dev. You're going to see Bardaki if you hang around with me for the next 10 minutes. We'll raid him after this. And then he'll most likely take us up to Irish John Games. Avidus says, is the sun even up at 7:30? Yes. Yes, it is. It's never up when I get up, though, no matter whether we're in daylight savings or not. Don't know about the sun, but the sun definitely is. Oh, take us off. Okay. That's it for the bot. I'm gonna move that over there so that I can finish it off, hopefully finish it off tonight and make it to where you can actually run commands that the bot listens to and responds to. The same, all I'm trying to do is mimic what Stream Elements currently does for me. I'll need to keep a lot more information in the running applications, such as when was it last played, which we'll check to see is global cooldown still in effect, is the user cooldown still in effect. I'm pretty sure these are minutes. Are they minutes? Artificial. Artificial. Maybe because I'm the broadcaster, I can do that as many times as I want. But I really don't know if the cooldown is in minutes or seconds. Regardless, I will be able to use the cooldown however I want. Yeah, there it goes. So can you do it after 15 seconds? Probably minutes. Yeah, 15 seconds, looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that these are in seconds currently. Not that that matters because I get to set it to whatever I want. But if you're just going to export, like if if this gets used by anyone else, which I don't foresee, but if this gets used by anyone else, then they will be able to just, I actually wrote documentation on that. They will be able to just run my JavaScript, go to the Stream Elements page that has the custom commands and grab the data, notes, data. Grab this and pop it into their console. Papa's got a brand new console. Dashboard. Chatbot. Commands. F12. And console pasta. I said pasta. And there we go. And now you have your JSON of all of your bot commands. Proof. JSON grid. And pasta. And this is the same exact data structure that I put in my database, except that I already added the not enough arguments error message, and I will be adding the count of uses. So super duper easy. I did notice Dukasoft gifted a sub to Abydus. I did notice. I did. But 44 is a good round number. That's a good place to stop. You really don't have to keep doing that. I mean, I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. But I'm starting to feel bad, man. But also feels good that you would go out of your way to do that. And I'm super nice. So thank you. Thank you so much. There was also another thing that happened. You said yay. Captain Commerce said yay. But there's a sweet new icon at 50. He's trophy hunting. Oh, man. Okay, so we didn't do anything at all in the financial management tracker project. So what I will do is open it. Way over here. We're going to go to Figma. And for those of you that are new here, and if you stuck around, the financial tracker project is just a side project that we're doing for fun to learn doing the design process, to learn everything, open it and rebuild it. I'm not going to say it the way that you do. I'm not cool enough. Trying to just experience the whole thing, get better at UI design as well as the design process. Plus, when we start working on the business logic and all of the functionality and stuff, we're going to do it in a TDD kind of way. But right now we are at a point where we're trying to put together the UI styling that we designed for our landing page. And that currently looks like CD WASM .NET Watch. It's not the first time I typed a message and didn't hit enter. Oh, no. So Abydus was trying to thank Dukasoft as soon as he did the thing, as soon as he gifted him a sub, but he didn't hit enter. He's like, oh man, ops. Okay, so yesterday when we finished, where we finished was we got the background color applied, we got the card style applied for our sign-in card. Probably going to end up making it thinner and then increasing the font size. I don't know. I don't know what's going to make it look the way that I want it to, which is, for some reason, this one just looks Not as chubby. It's because the login header is much bigger. It's like, it's like, it's like, it's like a lot. Like that. And then the sign in button is also pretty big. You know, it's probably all it took. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep those changes. Uh, nope, not forms. Not forms. This one is specific to the login form, card footer, button, font size. This. Look, we're doing work on it. We're doing work on it in the last 4 minutes. As my phone says, there's only 3 minutes. Font size 1.4. And we also said that in the header for the login form specifically, we're going to have a font size sizzle of 2.2, was it? Whoa! I said just the card header, man. What are you doing to me? There you go. No. Let's see. That's better. Okay, so that's not the worst. It's still not great, but it's better. Yeah. So the thing that I didn't get done yesterday because we were running out of time and I was rushing through everything. Oh, what do you know? That's where we're at again. Is get the login form moved over to the right. So if I made you display grid, that would work. But why doesn't display flex allow me to justify self flex end? Because display flex should take up the entire row. So here's my hero. My hero is display flex. This thing has justify self flex end, which means that it should, inside of the hero, move itself to the end. The other thing I could do is in index, since I know that my hero is also going to have a title, I can go ahead and add my title and say justify content space between. I always want to sing that Captain Commerce, but I'm trying to be nice to you. Yeah, so if I do that like that and I justify content space between, then I will have my main content here and then my login form here. I love singing. Singing is so much fun. Um, yeah, the problem with this is that my login form wrapper now takes up half of the entire header minus padding. Proof, background, color, blue. Hello? Hello? I was trying to prove something here. Oh, probably because it doesn't have any content. But why? Huh? Oh, it's because of the space between. Yeah, this is just so much easier to do with grid because you can specify that you want your grid template columns to be one free space for the thing that you want to take up as much remaining space as there is, and auto for the other thing. And then we don't even have to worry about justify content. I still don't know why title is squishing into the center. Title really should be taking up the entire space automatically. Oh, because I have a line item center. And that's squishing it to the middle. That makes perfect sense. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So that's fine because this isn't going to have a background anyway. I just want the text content in here to be centered as well. And the easiest way to do that is to go display grid. But I only want it to be vertically centered. And the reason that I'm doing it inside of here is because if I started typing content into here without that, so let me refresh real quick. This. Okay, so this is what it looks like with that align item center and display grid. Edit. Here is my text, and let's also make it massive. Font size 3 rem and color pink. Okay, so that centers it like that. If I didn't have the align items center, since the div is actually wrapping the content and I didn't actually do height 100%, which I was planning on doing, which I might still want to do, because what if I want the text to be aligned to the top left? That's tough. This kid has some decisions to make. Anyway, we'll make those decisions on Monday because it is the weekend. It's party time. So if you feel like it, feel free to hang out with me. I'm heading over to Raid Bardaki, who is a friend of our channel, along with all of the other members of Irish John's community that I was introduced to through Irish John games and Simple Game Dev as well. But I really do appreciate you guys being here today to celebrate this fantastic community day, even though we didn't do very much actual communication. It didn't feel too much different than my normal streams usually do, but that's just me. I just keep doing the same thing over and over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic evening. We can do that, Dukasoft. In fact, one day you might be able to add the raid message yourself, the raid message command yourself. And that'll be coming up soon. Very soon, actually, because of how far we got in the Twitch bot today. Thank you for letting me do that. And yeah, just thank you overall for being here. I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, we'll do it all. So yeah, if you feel like it, hang out with me. We're heading over to Bardaki's channel. I will be in the voice channel of Discord, in the community hangout voice channel of Discord after I run upstairs, grab a drink, grab yogurt. Yeah, it'll be good. And then I will be back on Monday at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, UTC -6. So yeah, that's it. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. See you next week. for anyone that does show up again. See you then. Okay. Ciao. Bye. Shalom. Tschüss. Bye. He's still waiting. He does that all the time. He just keeps waiting for like 20 minutes. He could just, push the button. What? Excuse me, I'm still talking. Oh my gosh.